So right now it is 3:06 in the afternoon, and it is Friday, January 28th. I guess this weekend is gonna be the last of of the month. I guess next week is a new month. It's going fast. It's going fast. I don't know. Oh, my bagel. I just came from the program. They gave us quesadillas. She says like, I'm trying not to eat no more cheese, you know. So today I had one, you know, that was it. Because I believe it's good to challenge our immune system. It's not always gonna be like, you know, oh. It's like sometimes it's on purpose, especially in the programs. They got nothing but starch and cheese and meat. All this shit that's bad for us. And I say bad, you know, it's like this just causes inflammation. Inflammation of our joints or whatever. So like start walking slower. It's like people talking about, you know, oh my God, if there's an uprising, what you gonna do? Like, well, so many people cannot even move. So many people cannot even move. You know, I mean, they might be able to do, you know, a couple of blocks, you know, walk a couple of blocks, and you know, then they have a heart attack. You know, that's you know, years and years, you know, like, hey, that's another, we're talking about warfare here. Oh no, it's alright. Just keep eating it. It's tasty. You know, like MSG, a lot of MSG. And you know, you can barely walk, but that's okay. That's how depressing this shit is, you know. I don't see my friends here, but I'm gonna leave it here because I'm gonna, yeah, I'm probably just gonna give them that. If they come out today, there's some pigeons out there. They're parked up there. So it's like, yeah, I'm having more starch. It's like, trying to avoid starch is not that easy. Everything got starch, you know. Especially, you know, the fruits and the vegetables they fuck with, you know, like broccoli, some carrots, spinach. There's a lot of hybrids. And all the hybrids, in order to be a hybrid, you got to start with a starch base. You got to start a starch base. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I guess I actually had to have a session with the guy because there was no group, so we had to do it one-on-one. They don't even announce it. They don't even want it to happen, you know, like you can tell people that, hey, you know, this group is going to happen at 2 p.m. I mean at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. So most people, they don't know, so they walked out. This morning I have to be here at 10. Because I'm going to start another group. It's called Safer Relationships or something like that. Okay. I mean, I want the gift card. If there's a gift card. Oh my God, I didn't even ask if there's a gift card on this one. Shit, having to get up early on Monday. I don't know. like, why she put it at 10 in the morning, you know? We're gonna aim to be there at 9:30, 9 a.m. Relax. But there's no way I'm gonna wait for lunch. There's all these characters. They stay the whole freaking day from 9 in the morning. They leave at 4 or 5 p.m. when they close. I guess that's their plan, you know, for sobriety. Oh. When they go to another program and they stay there the whole freaking day. Marcus came to visit last night, and you know, I wanted to talk to him about, you know, stuff that, you know, can, you know, help him a lot and help us a lot too, you know, even if we are, you know, we're nothing, you know, like we're just like an ex, you know, come visit sometime and that's it. Because basically we're just trying to stay away from the dating madness. Well, I think he kind of been a little lazy because he's very young, you know. And I don't know. I think he's still chasing, you know. He's still chasing. You know, believe. But for me, I'm like, but it's just like this routine, you know. You got this routine and you don't want to get out of that routine, you know. And what will happen if you break up the routine, you know? And I mean, I know that's not the healthiest attitude to have, you know, because life is not always predictable like that, you know. But mira, a right turn somewhere, what you gonna do? I'm telling you, you're gonna have a very hard time adjusting. And the crazy thing is that the last time, you know, I mean, it was like several times that he left the programs. He had to go back to jail. Yeah, because that's what the crackers say, you know. And the last program that he was, he complied. He complied with, I guess, with everything. That's why he finished parole. So this guy, I think that's the guy, you know, I hooked up with when, you know, we was 5 months. The last time we was 5 months apart. And I think this is it's gotta be the SOB who gave me that chlamydia. And he wasn't like that interested. So he's been calling me for the last month. He's been texting me like, you know, what's up? And he said he wasn't that interested. I mean, he acted like, you know, it was like, oh. You know why? That effing show, you know? That's why I stick with Marcus, because he's from day one. He said, like, hey, he didn't want to be like, all over the place. I'm glad that I saw when he was calling, because that's always said Georgia. First of all, I will never. It gotta be somebody who treats me really nice to overlook the fact that you're from Georgia. Because everybody from there, they're different. They're putting something in the water, whatever. Dr. Ifatunde said, the skinny jean capital of America. You know what that he tried to tell you? It's a tutti frutti. That's what it is. And it's just like all the gay scenes, it's very heavy. Crystal meth and God knows what else. I don't want to know. And I suspected, is that the guy, Because it's an area code really weird, When I asked him, he said, oh, that's from Georgia. He lived 3 blocks from my house. It would have been perfect, right? Maybe I will never, pick up the phone for Marcus. I don't know. I don't see myself with a guy from Georgia. Whatever you want to call it, the what's it called? Metrosexual or whatever, I already know. Like, that's all they are about. Orgies and shit, like. And it's even like the way they look a lot of times. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I know. I have no proof, I have no nothing, but that's been, look at the radio still really loud. I forgot. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I don't. And it's not conducive for me. Why would I want to be hanging out with gays? And this is what this freaking transgender shit is. That's what it is. It is it's just gay, some gay shit. Whatever. Like I said, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, used to hang out with the gays, and I'm telling you, there's nothing. And they call it community. The gay community. Well, the gay community, like, sniffing each other's butts, and that's it. It's like, they call that shit a community. Shit's Roman as hell. Not interested in that shit. I was like, yeah, but he's been like, how you been, like whatever, like, and I'm like, it's like once they're like, I know, it's like that's the same guy. It's like you had I call it like a relapse. I call it a relapse because my ex-friend came from Florida. I always saw him in the damn phone. He never even talked to me. Almost never, He almost never talked to me. Like he was just on the phone all the time in all these apps. And I say, after he left, I say, okay, let me check it out. And sure enough, I relapse. Got a couple of hookups. I was like, and it's sad, that that's all it is for right now. That's all it is for right now. Marcus is king. Marcus is king because there's nobody can even come close to him. Not that he's great or anything, he spent all his damn money. The moment that he get it, it's all freaking gone. He go with his friends, drinking. I don't know if he's an alcoholic already. Ever since he finished the damn parole, he did it. I'm like, I was there. He was coming to my house every day, never smoking bud, nothing. I was even paranoid. I said, like, no, don't kiss me because I smoke bud. I don't know if you're going to turn out positive. For freaking bullshit, for bud. For bud. I mean, like, I was very paranoid because, I already seen that shit. It's like 5 years of his life gone in the freaking garbage, I know that shit don't exist. I know God knows what he's doing, and that was some shit that he got to go through, I guess. But rationally, just like, I don't see why he had to go through that. I don't see why he had to go through that. He did not have a record. He did not have, and just putting in those freaking programs, I said, like, okay, it came out even worse. And they knew that shit was going to come out even worse. They could have done a personality test, and they wouldn't know that Marcus is not the type to conform to, like, that freaking bullshit. One time his mom told me, like, this guy, because, he always wear the beard, and said that he was Muslim. He punched him right in the face. And he got kicked out of the program. I was like, I can see that because he don't fuck around. He don't fuck around. He don't be like, hey, you, like, whatever, back and forth. He just goes, and he's always been very respectful with me. That's the bottom line, It's just all about timing. Wrong race, wrong age group, wrong, I'm transsexual. If I wasn't transsexual, if I wasn't those things, it probably would be a good couple. It's a good couple, because I'm not thinking, I don't see myself having a BFF husband or boyfriend or whatever partner. I don't see myself like that. And that's what a lot of times, these bitches are looking for. It's like, we're fucking looking for a BFF. It's just like, that's a dude. That's a dude. And they make him into a BFF. And you got these couples, and the guy is like texting, yes, darling, yes, dear, whatever, They make him gay. That's one of the things I like about Marcus, that he's not like, I don't know if he took classes or whatever, but he know how to stop my bullshit like in a minute. He don't engage with me. He never fucking engaged with me. Like, I don't know what he do. But every time, I have started to get hysterical or historical, that's what they say. When we get hysterical, we get historical. And I kind of agree with that sometimes. Sometimes it's about the past. Sometimes it's about, like, come on. He woke up, like freaking 4 in the morning, and just like, close the eyes and whatever, like, you're up. And I want to talk. Why can't we talk, 4 in the morning? Like, what you got to do, like a marathon, whatever, that you got to get all your sleep, whatever, you're up, just, half an hour, I'm Aries, I need the spontaneity, I need, like, impromptu, like, he got a freaking routine, he never set up the alarm clock, I don't know how he do it, and you know, he's 35 years old. 35, and so I met him when he was 30 years old. So, you know, very responsible in that sense, you know. You know, the one thing it's like, I hate the fact that he get up in the middle of the night and he go to the bathroom and he turned the light on. I said, why you do that to yourself in the middle of the night? You was asleep and you go like, you know, that shit hurt. You know, just turning on the light. You know, that's my grandma, she was always like that. She told, you know, sleep is sacred. You don't yell when somebody's sleeping. You don't be like jumping when somebody's sleeping. You respect the people's sleep. And he go like, you know, like wow. You know, I just feel like, you know, that's too cruel. You know, like I cannot even stand the iPod. You know, even when especially on the phone, the Obama phone, that shit is so bright. Even when I dim out the whole light. And that shit go like, oh, I cannot even stand that. You know, it's like the moment that they have the option of putting everything, you know, like a black screen, you know, to take out the light. I did all that. You know, some Facebook apps, they even do that, so that's great. So you only see like, you know, like a black screen and some white letters and pictures, and that's it. Because I cannot, like, sometimes people, they take screenshots of you know, tweets in white, and you go like, damn, it's in my eyes. It's just like, I don't know if I'm getting phones photosensitive or anything, but it's just like in my house I don't like it. In the street I love the sun, but it's just like to be in my bed and shit, like, you know, I gotta dim out the entire light, no light on my shit. And he always got his phone like bright as hell. It's like, can you turn it down? And like, we're watching a movie. We started watching a movie last night from Kevin, the comedian, Kevin something, I forgot. And it was fun, unless they start trying to get like gory. You know, so like I said, like, for no freaking, I don't think they was gonna show it, but I mean, like, I just thought like, oh. It was interesting. I knew that. I haven't finished the whole movie or whatever the hell that was. I don't even know. Kevin Hart. You know, the whole setup. You know that even his own brother, freaking traitor. You know, they passed this woman, which, I mean, did not look much like a body of a woman to me. And they say, oh, she did. You know, like, woke him up. And she was next to him. And like, you know, they don't show that. You know, I would have slapped that bitch. I would have like burned with a cigarette to see if he's dead. So that's how you know. But that's freaking Hollywood. Hollywood is like, none of the movies make sense. Nothing makes sense. And people love to watch that shit. Okay, I'm finished with these crummies. My friends are not here. So nobody's in the park. They don't waste their time being in the park. They go looking for other places where there's people eating, that they're gonna be like leaving them something to eat. Even the pigeons are gone. But I think they'll come tonight. But it's not a good place to sleep at, you know. I mean, there's some little bushes over here. And it's like all the trees are bald. I don't know where they sleep, I guess. Inside a store or something. Alright, so I finished doing my crummies. Yeah, I have several of these. So every time, the last few times I've been coming here, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Of the birdies. The winged people. Ain't here, you know? Oh, it's gonna fall. I took a sticker on my bag. So I've been having in the mind And I say the mind because I don't think it's my mind, because I don't control it yet. So I cannot tell you what I'm going to be thinking tomorrow. So I said, I would say it's my mind. But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's like the mind seems to be out of control. The mind seems to be out of control. Instead of us controlling the mind, we're controlled by the mind that they program to be thinking about BS and whatnot, you know. Anyway, put the cell phone away too. It's gonna cut me off now, and they only let me do like half-an-hour videos. And I'm trying to look for the settings. It's like they give you, yeah, it's a free tablet for us, but not for taxpayers. I'm like, and the first thing I do, I take all the products from the G, you know, the double O, the L, and the E. I don't need no products from them. Of course, it's impossible, you know. They got everything. If you wanna, you know, there was like saying, you know how stupid people are. It's like, oh, you learned how to make apps. You can make apps and whatever, yeah. And it's like they buy them and they pay whatever price they wanna pay. Because if you wanna develop the apps on your own, oh no, immediately they go and they gotta control everything, the internet, the control freaks, and people, they still feel free. How are we gonna be free when, you know, like there's nothing that we can even do, like, you know, without them getting a slice out of it. You know, oh, you need a permit. How much it costs? So like, oh shit, that's why you need a permit, right? Everything is like, oh, you come over here and I'll pay you whatever I want to pay you. It's like, what is it that they used to say in the commercials? We smash the competition. That's what they do. There's no competition. They let you know it's like, oh, it's a, you know, neoliberal, you know, capitalism, you know, just like anybody get a shot. Anybody get a shot. Yeah, right. Anybody get a shot. Anybody get a shot. You know, like, unless it's in over here, you know. It's just so depressing to see people like, you know, oh my God, you know, I'm applying myself in school really hard because, you know, whatever, yeah, because you're gonna get a damn salary, $20 an hour. You know, if you're lucky, you're gonna make $40 an hour. But guess what? They gotta take from your student loans. They gotta take for FICA. They gotta take for, you know, whatever, Social Security, whatever. So you end up with a lousy check. You know, and for what? For what? There's a lot of people, they don't even believe there's gonna be United slaves in 50 years. So you're gonna retire with what? You know, I want to know how you're gonna do your retirement. You know, over there in my country, you know, Citibank, they're selling all their services, retail services, and they're only going to be focused on big shots in Mexico. That's how transparent they are. because they see our government is not going to be allowing them to continue nickel and diming people to death. That's what they did in Turkey. And Erdogan, whatever that's his name, the president, he say, I don't care. And they destroy the economy. They Turkey shit really bad. And then the president of El Salvador, Bukele, which I call him Bukaki. I mean, it's an era. It's a wrap. So what can you expect? So he was there for 3 days, and they welcomed him like a king and whatever. It's like, oh my God, it's he went to Turkey, such a great president. You know what his damn avatar it is? His avatar is one of those suits, whatever they call it. I forgot how they call it. From the crystal metaverse. That's what I call it, crystal metaverse. That's what his avatar is. It's a freaking cartoon of himself. Wow, Jesus, and that bitch can text. He's always twittering, whatever, and oh, but no ideology. We are not leftists, and sometimes we are right-wing nuts, and but that's no ideology. So then how can we check the temperature? How can we gauge what the hell you're doing? You're taking loans and loans and more loans, and you put the damn Bitcoin, and you're doing all this shit that nobody